It feels so good to be back, and we're coming back with another PLE preview. Obviously, this Saturday is Bad Blood, which we are going to be previewing, as we always do for all the WWE PLEs. Now, before we get too far ahead in the video, I do want to thank everybody who watched last week's videos. I know that it might have been a little bit weird because I was unable to post that the videos were posted, but we made it work anyway, so if you did see those videos, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. I had a wonderful time on vacation, but I missed recording videos. And of course, as soon as I get back from vacation, I end up getting sick. So if I do sound super congested, it's because I am super congested. Yesterday, I had a fever all day and all night. Today I'm feeling a little bit better. So this video was supposed to be recorded last night, but I just could not do it. But I am feeling a little bit better today, so we're going to try to grind this out. So I do apologize if there are any weird edits or cuts in the video. It's probably me just trying to clear my nose or having to cough or whatever. But back to the main reason on why you clicked on this video. Bad Blood is finally here. The return of a former PLE from WWE. Bad Blood makes its return, coming to Atlanta, Georgia. But even though many would consider it a B-level PLE, the card is actually really solid. If you're new around here and you haven't seen a PLE preview video, it's really simple. We basically go through the matches, break them down, give my thoughts on the story up to this point, and give my thoughts on who I think is going to win and where the story could go after their match. We're going to start things off with the Hell in a Cell match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. If you've been watching my videos for a while now, you will already know my thoughts on this feud. I think it is the best feud going on in pro wrestling. I think it is the best storyline in WWE right now. And when 2024 officially comes to an end, and this feud officially comes to an end, we're going to be looking back on it as one of the best feuds of all time, and arguably the top feud of 2024. And for all those reasons, it has to be the main event in my eyes. I understand that it most likely will not because Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes is on the card, so I understand that it's most likely not going to be the main event, but it absolutely deserves it. This feud has managed to bring out the best in both CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is cutting some of the best promos of his career, and obviously CM Punk is fantastic on the mic, but his matches have also been very good, which is something that we were gonna pay very close attention to. I do think that CM Punk gets the win here simply because he is the babyface, and I do think that even if Drew does lose, I still do think that this feud has elevated him to a point where there are still going to be bigger opportunities for him further down the road, and this heel Drew McIntyre is so good. And I think the possibilities post the CM Punk feud are going to be endless for Drew McIntyre. But again, I think CM Punk gets the win, and I think he wins this feud between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. Up next, we've got the match that will most likely main event, and that is the tag team match between Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa, and the team of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. I'm very curious to see how they go about having this match, because we've seen WWE do it a lot in the past, the whole can they make it work tag team. And I'm very curious to see if that's the kind of story we're going to get during this match between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. And as we know with the Bloodline match, anything is possible, so the possibility of a return or a debut is very much on the table. I am going to go with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns winning this match simply because it's Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. It's two of the biggest names in pro wrestling right now and the two biggest faces in the company. I just don't see WWE having these two team up and not winning a match. This is obviously one of the biggest tag team pairings of all time. When you look at pure star power, Roman Reigns carries it by himself. Let's be honest, Cody Rhodes, even though he is the champion, he still just does not have that star power and that aura that Roman Reigns does. So again, it's a bloodline match, so I do expect shenanigans, possibly a debut or a return, but at the end of the day, I still have Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes winning the match at Bad Blood. Up next, we've got the Women's World Championship match between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Again, another feud that has been simply fantastic up to this point. You go back and you look at the kind of timeline of this feud, Rhea Ripley getting hurt, Liv Morgan causing it, Liv Morgan basically becoming a homewrecker and wrecking the Judgment Day for Rhea Ripley. This feud has truly had it all. And again, and similar to what I said about Drew McIntyre CM Punk, when 2024 comes to an end and this feud comes to an end, it's going to be one of the top feuds of 2024. I do have Liv Morgan winning and retaining for the simple fact that I think the Judgment Day needs the title in the picture for them. Don't get me wrong, Rhea Ripley having the title again would be awesome to watch. But if Liv Morgan loses, that severely damages the Judgment Day in my opinion. So for the sole fact of not just Liv Morgan, but the Judgment Day as a whole needing this win, I'm going to pick Liv Morgan winning and retaining. Kind of piggybacking off of the Liv Morgan-Rhea Ripley match, we've got Damian Priest taking on Finn Balor. Again, another feud that has been really good up to this point, and a match that is finally taking place, because it felt like prior to SummerSlam, we were getting teased about a possible feud between these two almost every week. So the fact that we're finally being able to watch these two in the ring together is going to be such a good feeling, and the match should be really, really good. I do have Damian Priest winning, and it all goes back to Liv Morgan winning. Liv Morgan retaining the Women's World Championship would be more impactful for the Judgment Day, in my eyes, than Finn Balor beating Damian Priest. So that's why I went with Damian Priest winning, because I think Liv Morgan winning her match against Rhea Ripley and retaining her title would mean more for Judgment Day. But that doesn't take away from the feud itself, which has been really good, and the match that should be very good. I just think that with Liv Morgan winning, WWE wouldn't have both Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest losing on the same night. And vice versa, if Rhea Ripley ends up beating Liv Morgan, I could see Finn Balor defeating Damian Priest. But I do think that Liv Morgan will win and retain, and I do think that Damian Priest will win and defeat Finn Balor. Lastly, we have the Women's Championship match between Nia Jax and Bayley. And the thing with this one is, I'm more interested in the story between Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton than I am the feud between Nia Jax and Bayley. The feud has been okay up to this point, but again, I think the main story here is between Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. So I do think that Nia Jax will win and retain because it keeps that storyline between Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton going further. I do think it's possible that we get another tease cash in from Tiffany Stratton without her actually cashing in physically. I think that feud has a lot more legs to it than what Nia Jax and Bayley ever did, and I think Bayley was just kind of there. So for the sole purpose of the Nia Jax Tiffany Stratton storyline continuing further, I have Nia Jax winning and retaining. This is where I want to hear from you guys. Do you agree with my picks? Do you not agree with my picks? What do you think we could see with Bad Blood returning? Do you think we could see WWE bringing back older PLEs more, providing this one goes well? I think that would be something to keep a close eye on, because it is very likely that we could get more returning PLEs further down the line. So, that is going to do it for this video here. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. It will really help out the channel a lot. As always, down below in the description is our Linktree link. There you can find all of our social media pages. I highly suggest going and checking out our X page. Over on X, we do updates on every Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and all of the PLEs. And overall, I want that to be a place for wrestling fans to go and talk about wrestling. Especially if you're like me and you don't have a lot of people to talk to about wrestling. So if that does apply to you, maybe swing by Saturday for Bad Blood. join in on their conversation, and maybe it's for you at the end of the day. Again, I would like to thank you guys for the support on the last two videos while I was on vacation, and things were maybe kind of weird considering I didn't post when the videos were live. That was something that I was very nervous about doing because I didn't know how the videos were going to perform, but they did a lot better than what I thought they were going to do. So I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for showing the support on those videos. But again, that is going to do it for this video here. Stay tuned for more videos coming in the future. We'll see you next time.